What's up, everybody? RDP here, and it is a blazing 99 degrees in San Diego. So I'm sitting here recording this video in my pickup truck because of my good friend Creation. I'm drinking a matcha milk tea, and today I'm going to tell you how I swung the end of day lotto for 700% only to see it vaporize in the last few seconds of the clock today. My loss is going to be your informational gain. So let's get to it. This is SPX. We've been trading inside of a channel since Thursday, August 20th. And outside of this small invalidation here, we've basically been very respectful of this ascending channel. Now, in addition to the channel, I had been noticing that since Tuesday's candle, the 25th, this was the opening price, and we had a run up, a fake out above the channel top resistance, and we get this full swing down to the channel bottom. Then for the rest of the day, it is this bullish pressure right inside of the opening price from the day on Tuesday morning. So down below it, and then the rest of the day is basically a W cranking higher lows, standard high, higher lows, standard high, higher lows, standard high, and then eventually, this being a bullish formation, there is a breakout to the upside. We get a full stretch to the top side here, and I was in a clinic with a friend yesterday, and I told him, if we break out above this level, what I'm going to do is I said if we break out, no matter what we do, I'm going to be treating this level as a target, which we open down low, we make our way up on this particular day. This is today, Wednesday. And then we get this rip up to the next, and I was pointing out, hey, this is resistance. Notice like violent sell-off, violent sell-off. This is how you can mark trends in your chart, and if you back it all the way up, you can see that there's some confluence here even. But I told him, hey, if we break this level, this is my next kind of area of interest, and if we get a break above it, if there's an invalidation above it, I'm looking to go short in this area because it just makes sense. This is one area of resistance. The top of the channel is another area of resistance. And lo and behold, look at this. You get this nice clean sweep down, a tuck under this prior area of resistance. And now we're in kind of a mid heartline kind of bounce. There's a lot of confluence here. I took the team on calls that went from here on a lotto to here for I think we went for about 112, 115%. That was the play I put out there today until we got to the end of the day lotto. Notice, let me get rid of this. We have a nice clean top touch of resistance, a heartline bounce, clean bottom sweep of support, and then there's like this waffling on the heartline, and then this looks resistive to me. I think this could roll over, but man, the market makers drive the price up, and what do? We make our way first to this resistance, and then we get our way finally to the top of the channel. That takes us to the end of day lotto. The end of the day lotto, it was interesting to me. So, we're anticipating NVIDIA reporting their earnings. We're going to break down to the 1 minute chart. We've been playing the 1 minute chart together for the end of day lotto. And here is kind of the information that I'm looking at in real time. I'm also looking at it on Atlas, but Atlas, it's got its nodes. This TA is more important to me today. This is what I call out in the bakery. So we have what is a double top, pretty clear right here. And as the price is making its way up to it, we're down here. We're getting a sink below, and then I start to see the price march up, and I go, hey, we got a double top here. There's a few people in the bakery on this double top. They're going to take the short, and the way that we measure the short, if you've never measured for Fibonacci levels, let me show you how you would measure the target. And this is how I was playing the targeted drop myself. So you go Fibonacci, swing low is here. Swing high is the impulse candle above it. So swing low to swing high. This gives you your now area of interest. You can see they pump the brakes after they take it to the 1618. There's a relief candle here, but the buyers don't want it back to 76.83. So it's a dropout, and they catch it down to, they go past the heart line. If you remember our two lines of interest, if I back all the way out here, resistance level 2, resistance level 1. I was telling you if they buy it up, they're going to take it all the way up to the second level. They did it twice today. We see this double top invalidate this resistance line, and they sink it all the way past the second resistance line. So these levels that I was playing earlier in the day, they are playing out to me in my mind here, but I go swing low to swing high. This provides us with some downside targets. I'm looking not at the 76.80, I'm actually looking at the 76.75. That's what I call out in the bakery. I take 76.75 somewhere in this zone for 20 cents. It's a 20-cent contract. And as it makes its way down, we get a proper flush. I think it's 500% here. We get a belly up. They try to take it over the 1618. Are there any buyers? There are no buyers. Notice the RSI takes a dive below the 50. So this is all in the hands of the bears now. I'm thinking this contract runs back to like negative 30%, but then it is a hard flush all the way past the 2618. This contract goes in the money by several dollars. I'm in the 76.75 put. It goes all the way down to 76.73 and change, 73.72 high side. 700% is what I call out in the bakery before they belly it back up. This is the 59 candle. So this is the last minute candle. And I have told you over and over and over again, if you've been listening to me in the bakery, let's go down to the 30 seconds. This is 12:59:30, and it's bellied up before it gets to the closing candle. This robs me. Mind you, I take the 76.75 put. They tuck this price, 76.75.69. I think the final closing was 76.75.70. My put that I took up here for 20 cents that went for 700% down here, as I called it out by numeric number, vaporizes and closes worthless because market makers close it over the 76.75. My friend Bud is smarter than me, and he took the 76.80s as a put, so he was already in the money. He saw it out the money for a short second, and then he has, let's go back to the 1 minute chart. He has 1, 2, 3 minutes where he watches his contracts go all the way. They balloon up to 1,400%, 14 bags. And he's going to sell it off for less than that. But he messages me and he goes, holy smokes, this is incredible. There's no way I would have predicted that this contract would have gone for 1,400%. Makes sense because mine went for 7. That is the power of the end of day lotto, but it doesn't mean that you're out of the woods yet. You know what I need to add to my trading view is the countdown clock that you can toggle over here, where it tells you the countdown to the end of the day. Because had I seen 700% and known that there was still 20 seconds left on the clock, I would have settled for 500 and I would have walked away. But instead, I got duped. I got clapped by market makers. I settled for 0 because they closed above my put strike of 76.75. So we get better every day. I hope that helps you. I hope you understand how fibs work out. It is very intriguing to me when you're playing in the last, let's call it 30 minutes of the day. I heard Dems say it's called the dirty 30. This forces you to put all of your best TA to work in a short period of time for absolutely astronomical returns. If you can sharpen your tools, if you can be ready to chart, if you can see how the day has played, if you can have historical, I'm going to call it historical because measuring against the 1 minute chart, this is like a month. If you're charting where the price has had deflections and support, this is all the marbles on the table in the last couple of minutes. I actually have grown to love this end of day lotto so much. I hope this data helps you. I hope it helps you sharpen your own tools. And if you're not a part of the bakery, you're missing out on the live walkthrough that we do every single day for the end of the day lotto. I hope this helps. I'll talk to you guys soon.